main com for group 1?
Yeah.
Okay, and Nightmare in for group 2.
Eh?
I'll be in group 4 call.
What am I doing?
Just if I need some main comms, you can let me know if you see
Yeah,
something.
let me turn it up.
5 or do I have somebody who can com for 5 or 6 without Dag there?
Riley just woke up. He can make it if we have thought.
Okay. I need someone from 5 or 6. That's going to be the back doors. If nobody's gonna offer, I'm gonna have to pick someone. Okay.
I haven't done it before, but if you want me to do it, I don't. What would you need me to do?
Basically, I'll ask you a question, something like, "Hey, are you guys available? Like, are you already at back?" Stuff like that.
okay.
You just tell me if you're at back, basically. And when I call a push, if you get in, just tell me you're in. If you're getting wiped, tell me you're wiped. That's all I need to know.
Shit. I don't think I could be able to do that because I don't know. I don't have push to talk for Discord.
Shit.
You can use somebody else. Hold on. Who's in that group?
Yeah.
Nacho, Khalid, Wicho, One Rukon, Evil Icky, or Remy, Plums, Alex666, and Degenerate Fairy. So I'm going to close the stream.
Remy, it's you. Don't mess up.
All I need to know is basically, like I said, I'll be asking you if you're at the door. I'll be asking you if you're ready to go every once in a while, and let me know if you wipe or if you wipe them. Just any information you think is important.
All right.
Otherwise, just play like you normally do.
I'll do my best. I'll have to probably tab out.
Hey, that's all we ever ask from people. Let's get ready. Let's make sure you buy your cleanse, buy your haste. Let's make sure you pop your consumes, check your stats, check your weapons, check your everything, check your armor. If in company, make sure you have your recording software ready to go. Let's get them VODs. VODs are important. Let's get fired up here. Also, just a quick warning, if you haven't worked with me before, or if you have, just know I'm going to be talking a lot faster. I'm going to be talking a lot more energetic during the actual war. I'm going to be talking more like this and maybe just a little bit louder. So if you want to turn me down now's the time to turn me down. So I'm just going to give you the warning now. Let's make sure we get the mic set up. Let's make sure you get your in-game set up. Let's make sure you have your VOD set up. And let's get absolutely going. Let's fuck them up. You know, they're sitting over there thinking this is going to be an easy war. Let's show them that that's not true. Bang, bang, guys. Bang, bang. 10 seconds. Left side is where we're going to have our power point. Left side is where we're going to have power. Remember, there's probably going to be lag right at the start of the war. They have it too. Let's just focus up. Left side of the point is where our power point. Left side is our power. 1 and 2, play that right side as much as you can. Just slow them down. We need to get this. We need to get this bonfire side control. We need to get this bonfire side control here. Make sure we push this. Let's make sure we push this bonfire side out. Let's push this bonfire side out. We're losing. 1 and 2 are getting wiped right now on the backside. Let's make sure we turn. I need my groups that are playing back left to turn around and start looking towards the road. I need the teams that are looking back left to start turning around, looking our road. We need to clear our road right now. We need to get some power here on our road. They're wiping all. They're circling us in now. They're circling us in with our respawns coming in. We need to clear our road here. We need to clear our road. If you're pushed up to top left, you're cut off. Let's turn around and look bonfire. Let's start turning and looking bonfire. We need to make sure you're not cut off from the rest of the army. Let's make sure we work together as an army here. All right, bottom left is a big fight right now. Bottom left is the big fight. Group C or Group 10, I see you're taking C. That's good shit. We need to make sure we tick that. Let me know if something occurs. Bottom left is big. Bottom left is fat right now. Bottom left is fat right now. If we can get a little bit of tick here, just a little bit of toes on point, just a little bit. We're starting to clear out top left, and let's push it to bonfire. We're clearing out top left. Let's push it to bonfire. Let's get bonfire control here. I see a group going to C now. I see a group going to C. Group 1, if you can split now, Group 1, go to A. Group 1, go to A. Group 10, you need to play life on C. Just play life. Biggest thing is playing your life. You don't necessarily need to tick. They're clearing our road again. They're clearing our road. Make sure we clear our road out, our bottom side of point. Our bottom side of point, let's clear our bottom side of point and take it to bottom left then. Let's clear our bottom side of point and take it to bottom left. Group 10, if you can try and send another person over there, that'd be wonderful. I know it's going to be a little annoying at the start. There's big wipes going on at Bonfire right now. There's big wipes at Bonfire. Let's make sure we're playing our lives. Let's make sure we're playing our lives. Bonfire is very fat. Bonfire is very fat. We need to get a little bit of agency on Bonfire side. I see group 1 is ticking right now. Group 1 is ticking. If I can get 10 looking towards C, if I can get more of 10 looking towards C. We need to try and split them right now. We need to try and split them. They're getting good pushback on us right now. Hey, bottom left of point is big. Bottom left of point. We need to win this bottom left of point fight. We're getting really good tick on A. Is there any opposition on A? Des, any opposition on A?
We're going to take A here.
Okay, copy.
There's only 1 plus muskets.
Alright, we're gonna switch our power side to right side. We're gonna switch our power side to right side now. We're just flipping the entire arrangement. If you were playing left before, you're now playing right. If you were playing left, you're now playing right. We're gonna have our respawns coming in. We're gonna have our respawns coming in from right side. We're gonna have our respawns coming in from right side. Group 10, just come back and play on C now. Sorry, we mixed up the points that they were gonna give. That's on us. Thank you for doing your job. You absolutely soldiered up. Let's make sure we get this right side clear now. Let's get this cold side clear now. Let's get this cold side clear. Now we get to push this cold side out. We get to push this cold side out. We're gonna have our respawn spawning at A and coming towards the point if we can. We want our respawn spawning A if they can. We want to win the fight between A and B. We want to win the fight between A and B right now. Let's try and get out of our road and take it more towards A. Let's get out of our road and take it more towards A. If we're fighting in our road, we're not close to point at all. We have no reinforcements and we have nothing going for us over there. Try and bring it from our road to A side, to the right side. If you're on our road, I want you rotating to the right side. If you're in our road, I want you riding to the right side. Our respawn should be starting to come in here from A side. Our respawn should start to be coming in from A side. Our respawn should be coming from the A point. I want everybody respawning at the A point. I want everybody respawning at the A point. Bottom right is very fat right now. Bottom right is very fat. Once you use your abilities, make sure you declump though. Once you use your abilities, declump. We're getting caught in very big grab wells right now. We're getting caught in very big grab wells. Let's make sure we declump. Do not give them free usage of their abilities. Alright, let's take. We have a little bit of advantage on bottom right now. We have a little bit of aggro on bottom left right now. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. Whoever's taking C, I absolutely love it. Keep it up, keep it up. Okay, now let's start looking a little bit more towards the point. We need our respawns coming from the A point. We need our respawns coming from the A point. We're cutting off their respawns right now. We're cutting off their respawns. You just gotta make sure we keep this right side of point clear. We need to keep this right side of point clear. We're winning the right side of point, and now we're gonna slowly take it to the point. We're winning the right side, and we're gonna take it to the point. We need a little bit of agency on point so group 4 can tick. They're looking to dive. They're actually looking to dive here. So get off the point and play your life. Get off the point and play your life. Get off the point and play your life. Ice wall around the point if you can. Ice wall around the point if you can. Okay, now that they dove, we actually won the fight. Let's make sure we win this top right of point. Let's make sure we win this top right of point right now. We gotta win the top right, and we can get some more agency on point. We're winning the top right now. We're winning the top right. Once you use your abilities, declump, declump, fat declump, fat declump. Hey, at the top of point right now is big value. If you need to declump once you use your ability, so let's make sure we declump. They're looking for very big value on top left right now. We need to clear out our backline. They're starting to push our backline now. Our backline as in top right. Let's make sure we clear this top of point right now. Let's clear this top of point. If we can still have our respawns coming from A, that would be ideal. Our respawns coming from A is ideal. Group 1, if you can split to C at per chance at your earliest convenience once you get your full group together. Make sure you get the full group going though. We're losing a little bit of agency here on A. We're losing, or on B. We're losing a little bit of agency on B right now. We're losing a little bit of agency. Play your lives. We can fall back towards our respawns on A. We can fall back towards our respawns on A. Let's make sure not to throw our lives away. Let's make sure to not throw our lives away. We're losing a little bit of agency. We need to make sure we're fighting with our blues here. We need to make sure we're fighting with our blues. Right now, on the right side of point is where our blues are. On the right side of a point is where our blues are. I'm flying a little bit blind right this second. I need...
There's nobody on C. There's 5 of us here.
Copy. They're going to have to rotate. Just play your life. Biggest thing.
It's just 3 muskets.
We're losing very heavy on our road right now. We're losing very heavy on our road. Let's make sure to, let's recrash these guys on our road. Let's crash these guys. They're so overextended. Let's kill these guys on our road right now. I don't know why we're letting them push us all the way the fuck out. Get the fuck in there and let's fucking kill these guys.
They're rotating 10 to C right now. We're gonna kite.
Copy. Just play life. Play life. We need to push these guys out of our bottom right, like our road. Why are they pushed all the way here? Like they. Let's make sure we push this up and clean these kills up. Clean these kills up from bottom right. We need to bring it from bottom right to middle right. We need to bring it from bottom right to middle right. We have our respawns coming in. Our respawns are crashing right now. Our respawns are crashing. We need to fight with our respawns here. We need to fight with our respawns on the right side of point. We need to fight with our respawns on the right side of point. If we can bring it from our road to point now, we need to bring it from our road to point now. Respawns are in 5 seconds. Respawns are in 5 seconds. We can look for big kills here in 2 seconds. In 1 second, let's look for big kills. We want big value here. These are big deaths. They're dead for a long time if they die here. They're dead for a long time if they die here. Let's make sure we get these kills. Clean up kills. Anybody you see low around you, make sure you clean it up.
Groups are coming back to B.
Yep, copy. Group 1, you can come back as well. We might do that again later, but no reason right now. Alright, so we have a little bit of point agency. Top of point pretty fat though. Top of point's still pretty fat. Now it's moved to bottom right. It's moved to bottom right of point. Bottom right of point. Let's make sure we clean up these kills on bottom right of point. I see they're starting to push off the point. Let's make sure we clean this up a little bit. We need to clear our road. We need to clear our road. Let's clear out our road right now. Let's clear out our road. If you're respawning, just respawn war camp. We're going to clear our road and we're going to make a dedicated push from our road. If your respawns are about to pop in 2 seconds, we're going to respawn at war camp. We're going to respawn at war camp and we're going to push our road all the way to point. We're going to push our road all the way to point right now. If you're still alive, play life. Wait for respawns. Wait for our respawns that are coming in. Let's get back in our designated positions from the initial engagement. We're going to get back in our initial positions. Let's make sure we get this fight here on our road. This fight on our road. Let's kill these people our road. Let's get up here with Price Sir. Let's get up here with Goober Gabe. Let's get past this first engagement. These guys are just meatballing you. You just need to get past them. Respawns are in 15. Respawns are in 15. We're taking the fight on our road. We need to push this our road to the point. We need to push this up. We're getting some big wipes here on our road right now. We're getting some big wipes. Let's make sure we just keep pushing this up. We need to keep pushing this up. Once we get a little bit of control, let's get back into our default positions. Let's get back into our default positions. We're going to lean back to the left side again. We're going to lean back to the left side again. Make sure we get back into our default positions. Let's get back to our default positions on the left side. They have a big respawn wave coming in right now. They have a big respawn wave. Make sure you do not clump up. Make sure you do not clump up. They all have abilities right now coming from respawn. Let's make sure and now we're going to start to look for our blues. Let's start looking for our blues. This is our moment now. This is our moment. They just blew their abilities right now. And then once you blow your abilities, make sure to declump again. Once you use your abilities, make sure you declump again. We're getting good kills here. We're getting good kills. We're getting a little bit of agency. There's big respawn wave coming in again. Big respawn wave coming in. We see it coming in. So we know they have their abilities. Let's make sure we declump now. Let's make sure we declump. If you're on point, make sure you declump. We don't need everybody sitting on the point. Let's make sure we declump off the point. They're going to dive the point here heavy. They're diving the point heavy. Let's make sure we declump. And now we can start looking for big kills. Let's start looking for big kills here. We should have our abilities. They just used all of theirs. They clumped on the point. They clumped on the point. We're killing top of point right now. We're killing top of point. And once you use your abilities, we're gonna hop back off. We're gonna hop back off. They're coming in. Their respawns are just now starting to arrive. Their healers are all on their road. Their healers are all on their road. We can get just a couple people pushing up to their road. We can kill all of these healers. Every healer you distract is killing a bruiser on point. We all know it. We all know the bruisers can't survive without the healers. So let's make sure we just distract them. Just distract them. We're doing really good right now. Their respawns are coming in again. Their respawns are coming in again. They're looking to crash. We're getting pushed back a little bit here. We're getting pushed back just a little bit. Let's make sure we remain composed and let's find our blues. Let's keep fighting with them. Let's keep finding our blues here. Let's keep finding our blues. We're getting pushed back to our road. Let's make sure we clean up kills. If you see low health enemies, let's make sure we clean them up. They're pushed all the way out. They're pushed all the way out. Let's get this fight here. All right, we're gonna look to respawn at A now. We're gonna look to respawn at A. We're going to respawn at A, the side point. We're going to hold for our respawns for another wave. If you can get to the A respawn, that's perfect. But we're gonna try and get a full push here. If you respawn at A, not to just rush in. We're gonna wait 15 more seconds for our respawns to also respawn A. If you're fighting, get over to A or die. You're gonna respawn in 10 seconds here. If you're fighting, you need to get over to A, or you need to die to respawn in 3. Respawns are popping. Everybody is respawning A. I want everybody respawning A right here on the rally point. We're gonna push as a big group here. Once we have people getting up, we're gonna start pushing to the point now. We're gonna start pushing to the point to make sure we group up as blues. Obviously, don't overclump, but we're just gonna fight them one-on-one. Well, not one-on-one. We're gonna fight them in a big Zerg ball. Big Zerg ball. We got the better ball. Let's beat them now. Alright, they're fighting us at ramparts. They're fighting us at ramparts. Let's make sure we get some kills here at ramparts. Big value at ramparts right now. Big value at ramparts. Let's make sure we get our abilities and declump. Let's make sure we get our abilities and declump. One, if you can respawn at war camp and go to C again. If you can respawn war camp,
like 30 seconds.
Yep. Make sure you all get in a group. Do not just trickle over there. The muskets will pick you off. However long it takes you, don't worry about it. Take your time. We're gonna keep respawning A here. We're gonna keep respawning A. I only want group 1 respawning war camp. Everyone else is respawning at A. We're gonna keep pushing through the ramparts here. We're gonna make sure you fight with your blues. We're going through the ramparts. Okay, we got big tick on C. Let's make sure we push to B now. They're gonna have to rotate to C. You see their D ticking. They've rotated big to C. Let's make sure we get to B now. Let's make sure we get to B. Let's make sure we get a little bit of tick here, and we're gonna have to look towards the left side of point. Their respawns are not their respawns. Their rotates are coming back. Their rotates are starting to come back. Look to push out B a little bit. Let's look to push out B. Do not let them get here for free. Ice walls, ice showers. Just do not let them get here for free. If they want to go all the way around, they can go all the way around. But let's make sure we tick this B point. Let's make sure we kill the people on B point. Alright, they're going to a 1 point hold. This is absolutely fine, guys. We're gonna set up our normal go through ramparts, and we're gonna fight them on cold side. We're gonna set up on cold side. Let's make sure we tick B. Let's make sure we get that. Let's do it nice and clean. They're gonna look to dive here. They're gonna look to dive on us. Once this B goes down, they're gonna look to dive. They're looking to dive on us. Let's make sure we clean up the kills. Let's make sure we clean up the kills here. If you're respawning B, obviously. If you're respawning B, and it's gonna be top left of point.
Their Dex group is left of bonfire. Deep and left of bonfire.
Deep left of bonfire on B or on C, because we're completely stuck.
Sorry, on B. It's like in front of our main ball to the left is their Dex group.
Copy. Make sure we clean up these kills on top left of B. With the respawns coming in. Group 1, you can come back and fight with us. No reason to split now. Just a heads up. Copy. To make sure we clean up these kills, we're gonna keep fighting here. We're gonna keep fighting. We just need one wipe here, and we can get over to the C point. We just need to get some wipes here. Let's fight. We're gonna fight on the left side of point. We're fighting on the left side of point right now. We're fighting on the left side. Let's make sure we clear this out, and then we're gonna push this from left side to bonfire. We're pushing it from left side to bonfire now. Let's make sure we kill these 3 people that are fighting on the top left of point. Let's make sure they die. We need to clear out our top left right now, and
Where do we respawn?
respawn at B. Respawn at B. We're gonna keep respawning at B. Yep, copy. Let's push this. If we can push off of B now, we can push off of B. Let's bring it to C. We had a couple people push past. They relieved the pressure. Reminder, we want to try and get to the cold side here on C. We're fighting at ramparts right now. If we can try and bring this around the bottom of point. If we can bring it around the bottom of point to C. If we can bring it around the bottom of point to C. If we can bring it around the bottom of point to C. We can bring it around the bottom point of C to cold side. We can bring it around the bottom side of point to cold side. And now we're gonna fight them on cold side. Now we're looking to fight on cold side. We need to get some kills here. And I need our respawns coming into bonfire. We're fighting them on cold side. We can pincer them. We're pincering them on the bottom of point right now. Make sure we win this fight at the bottom of point. Okay, we lost a little bit of agency on bottom point. Now let's look to play our lives on bonfire side. We got a little bit of room now. So let's make sure we play on this bonfire side. Link up with blues. Make sure we declump once we use our abilities. Let's make sure we declump. They got some back out there. It's a little unlucky. And let's just keep it up. We're doing a good job here. We're doing a great job. We just need to keep it up. Respawns are still a little short. Let's try and keep it up. We're going to keep fighting on the bonfire side. Long respawns right now. Long respawns. We're looking at a 35-second respawn. Still 30 seconds on respawns. We're fighting on ramparts right now. It looks pretty heavy. On ramparts. Let's make sure we link up with our blues here. We have 10 seconds on respawn, guys. We're going to get our next push in. 5 seconds on respawns. Let's make sure we get another push going. If we can try and get to our road again. If you respawn B, let's get to our road. Let's move the fight away from ramparts and get to our road. Our road is on the bottom of point. Let's move away from ramparts and get to our road. We're just going to keep bringing this fight to our road. I want everybody moving to our road right now. Once we bring it to our road, we're going to bring it around to the cold side again. Once we bring it to our road, we're going to bring it to cold side. If you're fighting on our road, start bringing it to the left side. Respawn timer.
Respawn's holding it down.
Respawns are popping. If you're respawning, I want you trying to come to our road as well. If you're respawning, I want you coming to our road right now. If respawns just pop, reminder, these are big deaths right now. You need to play your life. We're getting pushed back on our road right now. We're gonna all respawn on B, and we're gonna try and get a coordinated push on ramparts here. We're gonna respawn B, we're gonna get a coordinated push on ramparts. We have 20 seconds on respawn here. We have another 10 seconds on respawn. If you're respawning B, we're gonna make a coordinated push on ramparts. On respawn. Respawns are in 5 seconds. If you're still alive, play your life. Big deaths right now, big kills. Make sure you play your life. If you're just respawning, make sure you go towards the ramparts. We're looking to crash into these clumps here by bonfire. If we can. Big clumps by bonfire. Time sense 303 has the biggest clump I've ever seen. 6 people. We need to be crashing on this one. We're just gonna keep playing with our blues here on ramparts. We're gonna keep playing with our blues on ramparts here. Let's
5-second
get some
respawn.
5 seconds on respawns. Okay, start playing your lives. Start playing your lives. Respawns are in 2 seconds. Respawns are popping. Let's make sure we start playing our lives here. Unless you want a gray screen for another 50 seconds, it's not a fun time. And we're gonna fight here on ramparts. Let's keep fighting with our blues here. Let's keep fighting with our blues. Let's take this
Guys,
fight on
let's keep
ramparts.
good energy. Let's keep good energy. Let's keep fighting.
Yeah,
Let's good war experience. Keep fighting.
Let's keep fighting on ramparts here. Okay, we got a little bit of tick. They're gonna have to start looking to turn here. They're gonna have a couple look to turn. We're gonna fight on ramparts here. Let's get a big wipe on ramparts. Let's get a big wipe on ramparts right now. Let's look at AWPW, Alex 666. They got a big clump here on ramparts. Let's make sure we clear these people. Let's make sure we clear these people, and then we move away. We declump. Let's declump now. Let's declump.
5-second respawn.
And then we start looking with our cooldowns again. We start looking with our cooldowns again on ramparts. We're gonna keep beating our head against this wall. I think we can win this. Let's keep pushing, guys. I fully trust you. Let's keep pushing on the ramparts here. Let's keep pushing on the ramparts. Respawns are starting to get longer here. We're looking to fight ramparts, so let's make sure we keep declumping. We're gonna clump, get some kills, and then we're gonna declump. Let's clump, get some kills, and then declump. Top left to point / ramparts now. Top left to point / ramparts now. Let's make sure we all fight with our blues. If you see blues fighting, let's make sure and you have cooldowns, make sure you fight with them. If you don't have cooldowns, let's beat the edges. Let's make sure we kill healers around the edges. Let's make sure we kill squads around the edges. If you have cooldowns, then that's when you start looking at the clump. They're still fighting at top left now. They're still fighting at top left. Let's make sure we clean up these kills on top left. Our respawns are about to pop. Our respawns are popping. Respawns are popping. Let's make sure we play our lives here. Let's make sure we play our lives. With our respawns coming in, we're going top left of point. Top left of B point. We're going top left of B point, and we're gonna push this back. We're gonna keep pushing this back now. We're gonna keep pushing these people back. We need to clean up these kills. We have people holding back their wall right now. Let's make sure we clean up these kills, and then we're gonna start pushing the ramparts back. Let's start pushing the ramparts back now. We're gonna keep pushing the ramparts. Let's make sure we keep playing with our blues. We have a good group on the bottom side of forest right now. We have a good group on the bottom side of forest. Top side of forest, you might have to start leaning left a little bit. Top side of forest might have to start leaning left. Let's make sure we keep looking towards our blues. We have a group starting to push bonfire now. If we can start to look bonfire, we can maybe get a little bit of agency here. If we can start looking bonfire, we can get a little bit of agency. It looks like they're starting to wipe us here a little bit. Let's make sure we play our lives. Respawns are popping. Respawns are popping. Make sure we play our lives. Biggest thing is playing our lives. If you get kills, if you see a low health enemy right now, they're dead for a long time. Let's make sure we clean up the kills, but make sure you play your life. With the respawns coming in, let's start looking towards the blues. They're in the forest on the bottom of forest. If you just respawn, let's start looking towards the blues in the bottom of forest and supporting them. Make sure we get to clean up their kills. They've been fighting for a long time for us to get here. Let's make sure we clean this up. We're gonna keep pushing through the bottom of forest, trying to get to our road. Let's keep pushing the bottom of forest, trying to get to our road now. There's groups up here fighting. Let's make sure we support them. There's still groups up here fighting. Let's make sure we support them. We're getting a little bit split here. If you're pushed forward, you're gonna get collapsed from behind. If you're pushed forward, you're getting collapsed from behind. Let's turn and burn here. Let's turn and burn. Respawns are in 2 seconds. Respawns are in 1 second. Respawns are popping. Let's make sure we play our lives. Let's make sure we clean up these kills. Let's make sure we clean up these low health enemies. If you're respawning, go ramparts. If you're respawning, go ramparts. If you're respawning, go ramparts. Alright, we're getting wiped on our bottom side of road. Let's get a little bit of agency on ramparts if we can. With the last respawn wave, we can get a little bit of agency on ramparts. Respawns are in 30 seconds. We look like we're getting wiped on the bottom side of forest. Let's make sure we try and get a little bit of agency on ramparts. I see there's a little bit of pressure up on ramparts right now. Let's do the best we can up there. Flying just a little bit blind here. It looks like we're getting a little push back. We do have a little bit of agency on bonfire. You may get collapsed from behind if you're on bonfire. Just play your lives on respawns.
5-second
Respawns are in 5 seconds. Respawns are in 5 seconds. We're still respawning B. We're still respawning B. Respawns are popping. Respawns just popped. If you're still alive, play your life. Still alive, play your life. Let's keep getting some good wipes here. Let's keep getting some good wipes. Hey, top left of point right now. Top left of point is a big fat value. Big fat value at top left of point. Let's make sure we clear this top left of point. Let's make sure we clear this top left of point right now. Let's clear top left. Now declump. Once you use your abilities, declump a little bit. Once you use your abilities, declump a little bit. If you're gonna respawn on this next wave, you're gonna respawn war camp and just run to C. If you're gonna respawn war camp and run to C. B point is being overrun. 20 seconds. Make sure you play your life. We still have 15 seconds on respawn. Let's play our lives at B. And if you're respawning, respawn war camp and just run straight to C. If you die here, we're gonna respawn war camp and run straight to C. If you die, you're respawning war camp and running straight to C. If you die, you're respawning at war camp and running straight to C. Respawns are in 2 seconds. If you're at the respawn screen, you're respawning war camp and running straight to C. If you're still fighting B, play your life as much as you can. We just want to try and get one more good fight out of this. We want to get one more good fight out of this, guys. 2.5 minutes. Let's get one more good wipe. Let's get another good push, and let's see what the best we can do here. We have a lot of people fighting B now. We have a lot of people that just kept fighting B, and you're just getting wiped. Our deck squad got set up on C for us. Our deck squad got set up on C for us. If you're still fighting at B, I want you coming to C. If you're still fighting at B, I want you coming to C. If you're still fighting B, I want you coming to C. I want everybody coming to C. Whatever you have to do to come to C, let's make sure.
10 seconds on respawns.
Respawns are in 10 seconds. That is heard. We need to make sure we don't let them get to this point. We don't let them get to this point now. Now we're gonna respawns are popping. Respawns are popping. Let's make sure we play our lives. If you're over at C, let's play our lives. Let's get our respawns over to C. Let's get our respawns over to C. If you're on C, you don't have to take the point. Let's just play life. If you're on C, just play your life. Let's try and link up in a pincer with our respawns. Our respawns are coming in. Our respawns are coming in. If you're coming from respawn, make sure you just try and clean up the kills on the way, but get to point. The biggest thing is getting to point. Let's fight with the people who are fighting at C. There's a big clump at bonfire right now. There's a big clump at bonfire. Price Sir is getting a big clump. Let's make sure we support him. Let's make sure we support Price Sir. He's pushing to our road. He's pushing to our road now. Let's make sure we just keep pushing this fight. They're starting to collapse on bonfire side. They're collapsing on bonfire. Let's make sure we fight with blues. If you can declump now. If you can declump. Respawns are in 15. We're going to respawn at B. We're going to respawn at B and take the fight at ramparts with respawn. 10 seconds on respawn. We're going to do our best here. Respawns at B in 5 seconds. Respawns at B at 3 seconds. Respawns are popping. You need to play your life. If you're still alive, play your life. If you're still alive, play your life. Everyone is respawning B. This might be a long respawn screen. We all know at the end of the war, big respawn screens. If you're still alive, you're playing your life. If you're still alive, you're playing your life. If you die, you're dead. And let's take this fight at bonfire, guys. Let's take this fight at bonfire. Hey, we're getting some wipes here on bonfire on left side of point. We're getting some wipes on the left side of point. Make sure we just go out fighting. Let's go out fighting, guys. Let's have a fun time with it. I hope everyone had as much fun as I did. Sorry, the energy was a little bit lower than I normally am. Just a long day at work and everything. And hope everyone had a fun time. We got some stuff to iterate on here, clearly. And we can get better, do better next time. Mercs, again, thank you so much for being here. You guys did fantastic. I saw you guys pushing a lot of fights forward. We absolutely love that and appreciate it.
GG's, everybody.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, GG's guys. We were missing like 7 of our top 10 players. Thanks to the Mercs, especially the ones that showed up last minute. And I'd fun. You know, it's against a renewed Ordo roster, so we knew it wasn't going to be cakewalk or anything. We'll probably end up running it back and taking them on again. So GG's again.
Sorry, we're gonna tell them
thanks
to
for showing
change their war timer to a little bit later, and
Yeah, like come on, for the server health, right? Like 8 o'clock. Give me a break.
I'm disappointed in you guys. I'm just saying.
Dude, I had 4 people messaging me at like 8:02, like, oh, I just got home.
I just
Yeah, I just got home. What do you want? Fucking traffic, bro. Come on, 6 o'clock over
You
here.
know, I was joking. I'm like, he's probably stuck in traffic on his way home.
Maybe we push Ordo for some of these wars, you know?